Octin, and this is my presentation on the iodine clock reaction. First, I want to say that my reaction was a complete success, despite a couple of apprehensions that I had beforehand. The first being that I used a vitamin C packet rather than tablets, and the problem that I thought I'd come into with that is that within the vitamin C packet that I had, there was food coloring in it that turned it super orange, and I thought that was going to mess up with the reaction, not making sure that it didn't even complete or it didn't even happen. The second apprehension that I had was that I didn't heat up the solutions A or B at all. And I thought that was going to run into a big problem because it either meant that my reaction was going to take super long or it just wouldn't occur. And my third being is that I didn't have a coffee filter or a strainer. And I kind of worried about that because that would mean that there's a little bit too much starch left over or even like residue from the dye. Second point that I wanted to go over is that I improvised towards the end, and when it was taking a little bit over a minute and 30 to complete my reaction, I started adding a little bit of iodine throughout, and that really just helped speed up the process because the more iodine or even hydrogen peroxide you would add to the solution, the faster it occurs, and that's going to be discussed within my third point. Within this container that I mixed the two solutions in, there were three total reactions, but two happening simultaneously with the third coming shortly after the two. The first being iodine and vitamin C, in which the vitamin deprotonates iodine, creating an iodine anion amongst two protons. And the second being the reprotonation of iodine from the hydrogen peroxide. And this kind of made an imbalance as there's only a limited amount of vitamin C. So because the imbalance and between regular iodine I2 molecules and their anion counterparts, that's where the third and final reaction occurred. It's within this third reaction in which a completely protonated and deprotonated iodine combine in creating an anionic triiodide. It is in this molecule that it'll start reacting with the leftover starch that was added in within solution B, and once this reaction occurs, that's where the color change immediately happens.